everyone. How are y'all? Y'all doing good? Staying out of the heat? Right. Bet y'all didn't expect that. How many of y'all were in town during Jazz Fest? All right, okay. You count. You know. But welcome to the New Orleans Jazz Museum. On behalf of the New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park, we're so delighted to have this partnership with the New Orleans Jazz Museum to provide free concerts and programs for you throughout the week. The mission of the New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park is to instill a public appreciation for the history, culture, and as well be a global leader in promoting, protecting, and preserving this rich American art form. Every Tuesday, we have our Arrowhead Jazz Band. It's a band comprised of National Park Service rangers and local guest musicians. We are celebrating so much this month. We're celebrating the graduates that are graduating from the universities and the schools. We're celebrating or recognizing Mental Health Awareness Month. We're also recognizing Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So we have a lot to celebrate. And this set list is crafted to highlight the stories that we would want to tell. So without further ado, please silence your cell phones, and we're going to get started with calling up the band. On drums, we have Hunter Miles Davis. On bass, Carrie Lewis Sr. Yes, we make up the National Park Service Rangers. Yes, we are musicians. No, we are not on break. We will explain later in the show. Let's welcome up the guests. We have Max Bronstein on guitar. And we have a very special guest, Gladney on saxophone and vocals. As well as we have our National Park Service Rangers, we do invite our interns to share the space and grow in our tradition. And we have Saskia Walker on vocals. So once again, please silence your cell phones for those that are coming in, and we're going to get started with the song performed by Fats Domino. And I do want to say this before I forget, is that there's a wonderful exhibit on the second floor, so make sure you get those tickets and check out the exhibit highlighting Fats Domino and Dave Bartholomew. So we're going to get started with Walking to New Orleans. Doing all of that, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Jay Perdue. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that? Said I'm walking to New Orleans. I'm walking to New Orleans. Gonna need 2 pair of shoes when I get through walking these blues. Said I'm walking to New Orleans.
Got my suitcase in my hand. Now ain't that a shame? I'm leaving here today, going back home to stay. I'm walking to New Orleans. to be my honey till you spend all my money. No use for you to cry. Now we're saying bye-bye, and I'm walking to New Orleans.
Said I got no time for talking. I got to keep on walking. 'Cause New Orleans is my home. That's the reason why I'm blown. Said I'm walking to New Orleans. Walking to New Orleans. All right, some of y'all probably didn't walk to New Orleans. You probably got here by bus, train, or airplane, whatever way you came, or by car. I hope that you get around and do some dancing and you mess around. So we got this next song coming to you by a composer named Johnny Dodds. He was a New Orleans clarinetist. You may be familiar with his relative, Baby Dodds, who invented the New Orleans style drum set. But this next tune is titled, again, Messing Around. Oh yeah, the intro. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm messing around, just simply messing around. I tell the world it's a hound that naughty messing around. messing around. I'm not sure exactly what Baby Doss was thinking about when he was writing that song. But we got a whole lot of music coming your way. We're going to welcome up Saskia back to the stage. And, you know, sometimes when you're having fun, you might have some food, you might have some drinks to go along with it. And Don Ho sure knew a thing about tiny bubbles. And so we're going to try to interpret what these tiny bubbles led to. All right? Stay with me, stay with me. They're all like, what is going on? Tiny bubbles. I'll talk about it after. Is that a good tempo? Tiny bubbles. You want to cut it off? So.
Two, one, two, three.
Tiny bubbles in the wine make me happy. They make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles make me warm all over with the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. So here's to the golden moon, here's to the shining sea, and here's a toast to you and me. All I see is tiny bubbles.
Tiny bubbles.
I said in the wine,
In the wine.
they make me happy.
Make me happy.
Oh, they make me feel fine.
Make me feel fine. All over. I'm gonna love you till the end of time.
Tiny bubbles in the wine, they make me feel happy, make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles make me warm all over. Oh, if I'm feeling that I'm gonna love you to the end of time. You know what? Sing along. So here's to the golden sea. toast to you and me.
Sing
I
along.
want those tiny bubbles
Tiny bubbles
in the wine.
in the wine.
They make me happy.
Make me happy.
Oh, they make me feel fine.
Oh, they make me feel fine.
Tiny bubbles
Tiny bubbles
make me warm all over. With the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. All right, so that song was written by Don Ho, and actually, I didn't say this in the beginning, but in the middle of our set, we like to open up the floor and audience for a brief Q&A, and we are able to discuss these songs. So in the past, I'll always ask the audience to ask a question first, but I'll break the ice with that. So it's coming up just after this next song, and I want to let Gladney introduce it because it's his original, and it's a beautiful song, and we can talk about it later, but if you don't mind introducing this next song.
Yes, indeed. How y'all doing today? Good. All right. Well, real quick, can we give it up for this amazing band and these amazing park rangers?
Yeah.
This tune we're going to do is an original of mine. It's entitled Selenite. So I don't know if we have any witchy people out here who know anything about crystals, but this is what that tune is about. And it requires a little bit of audience participation. And I can see all of your faces, so nobody is exempt. Okay?
That's good. That's good.
I've come today to share a truth with you. There resides a light inside of you. I see that eye between your brows and me. Don't deny the light inside of you. I've come today to share a truth with you. There resides a light inside of you. I see that eye between your brows and me. Don't deny the light inside of you. I've come today to share a truth with you, with you. There resides a light inside of you. It's true. I see that eye between your brows. Don't deny the light inside of you. I know a tool I think that you could use. See, selenite will get you right. I'll share with you the ancients knew. The song can hear, makes tension and fear from you. respond in kind and give a big. And if these words resonate with you, respond in kind and give a big. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I couldn't hear no mm-hms. We're gonna do this again, all right? And if these words resonate with you, respond in kind and give a big. And if these words resonate with you, respond in kind and give a big. Uh-huh.
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 And if these words resonate with you, respond in kind and give a big. And if these words resonate with you, respond in kind and give a big. And if these words resonate with you, respond in kind and give a big. Uh-huh.
Okay, that was.
Gladney.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So now we have reached our portion of where we open up the Q&A. And I want to start by asking Gladney, what was your inspiration, or like, is there multiple inspirations for writing this song? That's one. And then the next question is, so we are the Park Service, right? And we are interpreting this music. And we are taking the songs from the past, going and preserving it, but also furthering it. So how do you feel that your music is an extension of this New Orleans tradition? So there's two questions I want you to maybe ask.
Well, so again, the name of the song is Selenite, and selenite is a crystal. Some of the properties of the crystal are that it can help cleanse your auric field and your electromagnetic field, and can help promote healing, things like that. It's a nice stone to have around your house, to leave under your bed, put under your pillow. And a while ago, I would have this moment in my shows where I would bring this selenite wand and everyone kind of wipe themselves down. So eventually I was like, I might as well write a song about it for that moment. And as for extension of the music, extension of this culture, well, we have a sing-song culture of New Orleans. You know, the whole call and response thing. And this song is very folky. It's very folk-like song. And I wrote it in a way that was easy for kids to pick up, easy for people to, you know, start singing and remembering. Like, you're gonna be thinking about this song later on because it's so infectious. But much like lots of New Orleans music, it's folk music, you know? It has the call and response element. The rhythm's there, it makes you want to dance, it makes you want to clap. So, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And once again, give it up for Gladney for writing that piece. Because it takes one thing to be a musician, and that's a whole package and a whole lifelong journey within itself, but to also add and be a composer is quite amazing. So I asked two questions. Anyone in the audience have any questions that you may want to direct to any of us, or just a general question? Yes, in the front.
What got you interested in Baby Dodds and Johnny Dodds?
Great question. I will say my interest in Baby Dodds and Johnny Dodds wasn't direct. He's a former professor. I went to Xavier University of Louisiana, and my professor there, his name is Dr. Michael White, or was Dr. Michael White, and he's a clarinetist. And he asked me to learn some songs, And one of the songs was Messing Around, written by Johnny Dodd. So I didn't directly have an interest in him, but it came through Dr. White. And I do want to add something that a lot of the songs that I've picked up have been passed down to me by the elders or my teachers. Yeah. I'm still getting into Johnny Dodd. I'm no expert. Yeah. Do I see some more hands? Yes, y'all awfully quiet today. Okay, I saw one in the back, and I'm gonna come and jump back up.
Hey, I have a question for the original song that you wrote. When did you decide, like, what part of the songwriting process do you realize that you want to have, like, an audience participation point? Is that what comes to at the beginning when you're finished with it, or are you like, ooh, this would be a cool way to bring the audience in? Like, how do you decide when and what songs to be like, I want to put audience participation in?
That's a good question. I don't know because trying to remember writing the song, and just part of the song compelled me to end with and if these words resonate with you, respond in kind. So in writing the song, that was a lyric that was always there. So I think it was just kind of inspired from the beginning. Yeah.
Okay, and I think I saw your hand before, and then I'll jump to you right behind it. Yes, you.
Does your sax have some history?
Yes, it's old. It is. It's older than me, older than all of. I don't know about you. It's yeah. Well, it's a Selma Mark VI, which is very famous model of saxophone that's no longer produced, and it was sold to me by my first teacher, Alonzo Bowens, who purchased it from one of my later teachers, Kid Jordan. So it's been played by a few legends of the music, and it's well worn because of them. I mean, I put about 10 years on it, but maybe 12, but it's about 50, 60 years old. Mm-hmm.
It's older. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's amazing. All right, and I think I saw it. Yes, you in the pink shirt? Mm-hmm. I'll start. I'm from New Orleans. I'm a Manola baby, and that's all you want to. Yeah, from New Orleans. A little bit of my background. I'm also a product of church. So I grew up in church. Then went on to did marching band. I played the piccolo and flute, sousaphone. After that, went on to undergrad. Then after undergrad, I went on to University of New Orleans to do jazz studies. So. My background is New Orleans.
I'm a transplant. I'm from Marshfield, Vermont, a really little town way up north. And but I did grow up around some good musicians who took me under their wing and stuff, and I got to learn there. But I've done a lot of learning living here in the last about 7 years. So just came to New Orleans to play professionally and get to do it all the time, like. At 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, getting to play music. So that's one of the great things about living here.
Yes.
I'm a native New Orleanian. Background is like Jade, church, both Baptist and Catholic. Mm-hmm. School bands for a few years. Military bands, school bands, and now professional bands. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say how long.
I'm originally from Italy, so I'm the farthest from this music, maybe geographically. But my parents have always been huge admirers and fans of all of the music that comes from New Orleans. So we would listen to a lot of the music in the house. But all the recorded stuff. So thank goodness, technology advanced for me to listen to New Orleans all the way in Rome, and that led me to come here, where I did more classical opera stuff in Italy, and then coming to New Orleans has been an incredible experience to then learn from the streets and in this environment to play with incredible musicians just like these.
I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. Did marching band for many years. Started in church though. and did a lot of marching band choirs, and now just professionally playing, learning every day. This is the best city to do so. The musicians here are very knowledgeable, and they're willing to teach. A lot of times when you have musicians, sometimes they can have that musician's facade to them. So that's the great thing about this city. We have a lot of great teachers, and yeah.
I'm from here. I'm from up the street, Lower Ninth Ward. I spent some time in Baptist Church and about 11 years straight in various music schools. I'm from these streets, and that's all I got.
I think we have, okay, I think we can get you two. Whoever hand I saw first, I think I seen the black dress, and then I'll get to you, all right?
In the jazz spectrum, how would you describe how New Orleans jazz is like its specificities different from like other subgenre jazz? You touched about like Florida Scots and other things like can you mention?
It's a great question.
Do you mind, I don't have the best hearing, which
Oh,
is funny, I'm a musician.
I
But do you mind repeating that just a little bit, or if
I
y'all
can
caught
repeat it for the live stream as well. So her question was, in the jazz spectrum, which first of all, exactly. Within the jazz spectrum, are there any defining points that make New Orleans jazz, traditional jazz, specific and special and different to the other subgenres of jazz as it migrates through the United States and the world?
It's so many. I don't. Carrie has the best answer for this one, but I was yes. Yes, please. No. You got.
Well, first of all, New Orleans jazz started it all.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have your rock and rolls or your fusion jazz or your Latin jazz if you didn't have your traditional New Orleans jazz. Earlier on, it was not jazz. It was pop music, which drew from a myriad of cultures, idioms. Like Mr. Gladly said, it was folk music, gospel music, slave music, which was the field hollers and growls, work songs. It drew from classical music, some of your tune forms, instrumentation. You marry it all up and then add in some individual as well as collective improvisation, and that's where the New Orleans touch comes in, is the usage of the improvisation within the various forms to keep it in the confines of a danceable song. So that's what jazz is. It's not magic sauce.
Jazz is soul. You see? Doesn't he give the best answer, right? And I think I saw one more hand. Yes. Hi.
Wondering how the original national park service members figured out that you guys had this combined love of jazz and decided to get together. How long you've been playing together?
Well, New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park got established in 1994 by the 100th Congress. They deemed that jazz is hereby an American art form. So once Congress made that decision that jazz is an art form unique and a national treasure, the park got established. And I was not even born when the park got started. But I'm not saying anything, but the rangers that, at least the first rangers that I'm familiar with was Bruce Sunpie Barnes. Then shortly after that came Matt Hampsey, and there were a lot of other rangers that came on to the work for the National Park Service. And so they had been playing. Sorry, let me talk to you. They had been playing for some time. Myself, Mr. Carey, and Hunter, I would say we've been playing together for about two years now as the new Rangers. And before that, I had came in as an intern, and I was playing with different Rangers. So yes, us as Rangers, we've been playing for 2 years, but for our guests that come in, we rotate because there's so many musicians in the city. They have really busy schedules, so we unfortunately can't have them to ourselves all the time. We get them when we can. So this is a once this month, I think we're going to have Gladney and Max together. So to answer your question in a long way, that's how long we've been playing. So thank you all for your questions. You can definitely, yeah. You can find out more about our guests through their websites, through their social media. They always are playing shows, and we're going to continue with some more music. Is that all right with y'all? All right, good. One of the composers that I really started to get into during my schooling was Ellis Marsalis. I didn't appreciate him when I was in middle school or high school, but once I got older, I really appreciated his compositional style. So this next song is titled "Swinging at the Haven," and it's going to feature Gladney. Okay. Tune written by the late Ellis Marsalis. And he was a wonderful composer. And this next song is titled All Alone, written by Harold Baptiste. And both Harold Baptiste and Ellis Marsalis did really change the shape of music education in New Orleans. Started the Ellis Marsalis Center for Music. They started the music program at the University of New Orleans, and I truly believe I wouldn't play the music the way I do if they had not, passed on this tradition. So I hope you enjoyed this song, and welcoming back up Saskia.
Walk me to the park, my baby, let me hold your hand. Walk me to the park, my pretty baby, let me see what I understand. You left me all alone. Come into my arms, my baby, let me kiss your lips. Come into my arms, my pretty baby, let me see what I have missed since you left me all alone. You said, yes you did, that you love me. You said that you always would be mine. You brought joy into my life, my baby, that was so complete. Walk me through my life, my pretty baby, let me see what I have missed since you left me all alone.
Thought this life of mine could ever be so sweet, and you left me all alone. Come into my arms, my baby, let me kiss your lips. Come into my arms, let me see what I have missed since you left me all alone. You said that you love me, babe. this life could ever be so sweet when you left me all alone.
All alone.
You left me all alone. Come on, say all alone.
All alone.
Why you go and left me? Why you go and left me? Said why you go and left me? All alone. All alone.
Thank you.
One, two, three. Nevermore will I give my heart. Woo. Nevermore will I fall in love. We share our joy and our pain, but I'm still loving you. And I tell myself it's not what I should do. Nevermore will I see your face. Nevermore shall we embrace. For you know this to be true. You know that I'm still in love with you.
should do. Nevermore will I see your face. Nevermore shall we embrace. For you know this to be true.
This has been a wonderful journey through New Orleans. We even went to Hawaii. We went all around, and we're so happy that you were able to join us. I want to give you a few more reminders. You can find our programs at on our website at mps.gov/jazz. If you've taken any video or want to shout us out, you can do so on Instagram and Facebook at NOLA Jazz NHP. Again, NOLA Jazz NHP, like in National Historical Park. And once again, I want to shout out this amazing band. We had Gladney on saxophone, Max Bronstein on guitar, Hudson Miles Davis on drums, Carrie Lewis Sr. on bass, Saskia Walker on vocals. And my name, I was on piano and a little bit of talking. My name is Jay Purdue. Thank you for coming through. I did sing a little bit. And there's a 5 o'clock show on the balcony. And y'all come back out and support the New Orleans Jazz Museum. And we're going to send you off with this last song titled Going Back Home to New Orleans by Joseph C. Liggins.
I'm going back home, Team Nane, to the land of the beautiful queen. I'm going back home to my baby, going back to New Orleans. Gonna see Nane, my pirate, who's an M-I-5. Gonna plant my feet on Rampart Street and be there for the Mardi Gras. I've been to Cuba, South American way. I've been to Europe, Mexico is okay. Offering friends that just really fine. Get my thrills below the Mexican line. I'm going back home, Team Nane. Nevermore will I roll. Gotta get my fill of it. New Orleans is my home.
Y'all take care. See you down the street at 419 Decatur.